But I got some really exciting news. Someone bought my book. I got my first order. Just want to say thank you. You are my first customer. Thank you so much. And it means so much to me that you got this book. And for that, I'm going to especially do a signature on there. So you will be the first one. You'll be the first one. Our signature autograph. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm definitely you're gonna get an autograph copy just because you're my first purchase. Guys, I'm so excited. The final day of Camp Kick. I don't think that's what they usually do, guys. But we are on time, but still
can I,
a little sluggish. Yes, you can. I'm just gonna make sure I get my video out first before you start scrolling for stuff. Anyway, guys, I literally did not sleep. I had to work. So yeah. But I did take like a good 3-hour nap when I came home yesterday, because I couldn't keep my eyes open to do work. So I was just like, I'm finna take a nap. Got up and I worked all the way. And then when I got to the point that I finished work, I was just like, well, I'm up now, so I might as well just, do some editing, do some video stuff, all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. Did all that too. So I feel I'm very productive, even though I didn't really have a lot of sleep. Anyhow, so this will not be a day 3 of the CPAP, because I didn't have to use the CPAP because I didn't sleep. Not even in my nap. I didn't use it in my nap, guys. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I didn't use it in my nap. So there was one thing else I wanted to go over with you guys, but I can't remember it right now. So yeah. All right. Oh, my deadline that I was supposed to meet, met it. So I'm good. I think, well, at least for that region, I think I'm good until maybe after July 4th, unless there's some type of request for missing items or stuff like that. But I'm good. All right, let me take this little one to school, to camp, not school, to camp. Bye. So I'm doing this because it's less noticeable, because there's a lot of people outside for some reason today. But we made it to the place. Oh, okay. We made it to the place. I got him all sprayed up for bug spray because they're going outside today. I think they went outside yesterday too, but today is last day of camp, so they're doing everything all in one. I have to go to the transfer site, which happens to be also known as a flea market. Guys, I don't know if I look rusted or what, but I say also known as a flea market because the stuff that I'm taking is not actually things that I want to dump. I just want to give them a new home. And sometimes you just take the stuff there. People come look around them, and if they like them, that's okay. If they don't, that's still okay. And then I think the library is not open yet, but I got a notification that the book I had on hold was there yesterday. So, and they're yeah, it opens at 11. Guys, it's 9 on the dot. So I'm just gonna go back home after I go to the transfer site, or I could just leave everything and go do it one time. Yeah, I do that because my daughter will be with me, hopefully. Even if not, I'll just leave home at 3 instead of 3:30, and just library and all that good stuff. Because I really want that book, guys. It's the Great Controversy. Great Controversy. Oh my gosh, those words are hard for me. Anyway, Great Controversy. Anyway, and I didn't know. I always saw that book like a literal piece, meaning like in schools and stuff. But I didn't know it was like dealing with like the time period after Jesus ascended back into heaven. So I want to read it. There's this young lady that I follow. She actually goes like a deep dive in with it. So I think I'm gonna do her videos along with it. Yeah, because I got these 3 books here. One, Genesis. Reading Genesis. I haven't started this one. And this other one is The Bible Says So. I don't know. These were in the library. We had library day this week. It's when I take the kids to the library. And then we have this one. I started this one. I won't mind keeping it, but I don't know if I can keep all of them at the same time. So I'm gonna have to turn, if anything, I'm gonna turn this one in and get my Great Controversy book. Keep saying that wrong. Okay, bye guys. I decided to come to Walmart. Just checking my emails right now to make sure I haven't missed any stuff. But I was gonna do like, a regular like grocery run, like online. And I figured since I'm nearby it, I might as well come and do it. But then I'm like, wait. What is my budget looking like? Because I have some expenditures. So that's why I'm over here looking for. They came and they sprayed like my house with like recently with the mosquito. Like, funny enough, that's the only summer thing that's like on point. Everybody else, we gotta find somebody to do something. So, but they're like clockwork. And I really appreciate it because these bugs are huge. So I am going to just take care of that. And then, oh shoot. And then go in and get the bare minimum that I need from Walmart. Because I got stuff to do, So, yeah, guys. Oh no, I thought I saved the card. Anyway, I'll give you a video when I come back out of Walmart, okay? Okay, and I think about this, the more I'm like, I should find myself on my side of town. Because, Walmart, when you, and probably do it, maybe this is a good way for me to budget. And maybe it's God telling me something. Because I just peeped into my funds, and I'm like, should I not? And I'm thinking I should not. I'm thinking I should just go home, get the stuff that I have in my cart. Yes, you pay for delivery, but not that much because we're in whatever. And not go into Walmart, because Walmart is a place that you go in there for one thing, you come out with 50. And I ain't got money for 50 stuff. So I think I'm just gonna go home. I actually have the stuff in my cart right now. I could probably even do it while I'm sitting here and just get the stuff that I need. Notice I said need. And see how that goes. And not step foot in that place. Cause I'm sitting out here saying to myself, oh, I need this. And then I'm like, if you go in there, you're going to see one thing and you're going to be like, ooh, I should get that. Ooh, I might need that. Ooh, maybe I need to get that. And before you know it, yeah, no, guys, I ain't about that life right now. I am on that life right now, guys. Not with birthday parties coming up and all that good stuff. And it's just because too, I actually asked somebody to come and cut my grass, and I have to pay them cash. So I'm trying to figure that out, guys. You know for sure. All right, guys, I am pulling out of Walmart's parking lot and heading home. I honestly think this is a great achievement for me. I know no one really understands this, but I think one of my what gets me is this, and I don't know how to categorize it, but I do know that it's not something that you should want to have. I like to spend. Let's just put it that way. And I believe that I've been asking God to ask me how to not spend, or how to manage my money better, and things like that, and all that good stuff. And I feel sometimes when you know, it's all I said it yesterday. There's a scripture that says the heart is willing but the flesh is weak, something like that. I think it's in, I don't know where exactly it is, but I have to find that verse because it keeps coming back to me. And what I'm trying to say is that the old me, and I said the old me that had credit cards and high balance credit cards, not no little balance, we're talking about high balance credit cards, would have went into that store like nobody's business and buy what I need to buy, including what I would want to buy. And then I was like, oh, I'll pay it next month. Oh, I'll pay it this month. Or I would be like looking for which credit card had some money available to use. Even if it was $50, I would split it up. Be like, oh, okay, I'll pay it back. I'll put it back. And guys, you know, I never put it back. I mean, of course, y'all know that. And I say it that way because most of y'all know how it goes. You say, oh, we put it back. We never put it back. So I feel like I'm going through a situation that I do not have my credit cards anymore. I've made a conscious decision not to walk around my credit cards. I am trying to make my financial situation a lot better in my eyes. Because how can you give out financial advice and suck at yours? I mean, you can. Don't get me wrong. People do it all the time. But it's not, you're not being a good example, one. Two, it's just not, it feels very hypocritical. Even if that's a word. I don't know if that's quite the word. But I feel like I'm being a hypocrite. So I made a conscious decision at the ending of 2025 that I'm gonna clean up my debts and take care of some stuff, so that if I decide to do something differently again, like a different business or whatever, I have full access in that. It could be whether I'm saving money or getting a loan. Sorry guys, a business loan, that is, or anything of that nature. I will just feel less a burden, because then I won't have to worry about like multiple lines of credit being open and I have to pay that back. So I'll be just literally working to pay my credit. So me saying I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna order the stuff. Well, first of all, I realized that I stopped going to, and this is I don't know if this is for anybody out there that has issues with like spending, but I realized not going to a place when you don't have the money is the number one thing you should do. If you know within your heart You go to, like, I'm just gonna use myself as an example. So I pulled up to Walmart. I know I needed stuff, like maybe 5 items. I think it actually was 5 items that I put in the cart. Maybe 5 items. I threw one in because I was actually looking for it and I didn't know. I've never bought the item before, but because that's like the thing to make your clothes white, Burax, or like that cleaning agent. I've never used it before and I wanted to try it out because of a lot of my whites are getting stained. So I wanted to see if that's gonna help, right? So I threw that in. That was like $6, right? So even the cart, when I opened the cart, it started off at $90. I got that bad boy all the way down to like 50 something, and then with the Burex, they brought it to 60. Okay. Now I got everything that I need. I needed eggs. I needed avocado. I needed straws, like plastic straws, because like I don't always get to wash the can, like the soda can or whatever I'm drinking. So I like to wipe. I like to have the straws, or if somebody comes, one of my kids, they want a straw, they use it because they've been breaking a lot of my stuff anyway, like my glass straws. I don't even know if you guys can really hear me well because it's so loud. But long story short, I want to thank God for stopping me and was like, you better go home. Like literally, that's how he sounds in my head sometimes. You better go home. You better go home because you know you're going in there. You know how your budget is. You just, this is my God speaks Bajan to me, okay? I don't even know if this is really Bajan, but I hear it like that sometimes. So it's like, or maybe it's just me relaying it to you guys. But it's like, you better go home because you really don't have, like, what I've realized I've started to do is like literally planning a budget every time I get paid. I plan a budget for whatever I need, like spending, like groceries, any little bits of things, stuff like that. So I already said I don't go into the stores, right? So I've been telling my kids that. My kids were like, can we go again? Nope. Oh, it's like, can we just go? Nope. We can't do none of that because I got a birthday party and I got camps to pay for. Summer camps and birthday parties. So sorry, we can go to the library. We can go to the playground. Those things we don't have to pay for. That's free. Right? So, and God is good to me because I asked my son when we were going into the building today, I said, do you want to continue with this karate? Because that's what we did last year. We did the camp and then he just started to go to karate until winter came. And I was like, I'm not driving out here in this winter. So we just stopped. And he seemed to have lost interest as well. He's like, I said, you want to come back? You want to continue? No, I'm good. I just like the camp. The camp is more fun than than the actual classes. Okay, great. That saves me money there, right? So I say all this to say that I'm really proud of myself for not disobeying, because I would have been disobeying God. And I'm saying this because I literally asked God, I said, God, can you help me with my finances? Like guide me, direct me, show me what I need to do this a lot better than I've been doing it before. And I feel like if I had stepped out of my car, went into Walmart, I would have bought the 5 things that I told you I got, in addition to something else, and be scratching my head, spending money that I don't have, okay? Going in a negative and getting charged a fee. Or a payment that I had coming out, God being so good to me that he said, why don't you call the company and say, oh, you missed the schedule date because you were short by a little bit. So why don't you call the company and see if they could just change the date because they work with you? So I did that. Now that I did that, that same money could just have been gone because I walked into Walmart because I'm like, oh no, I'm strong enough no, I'm not that strong, guys. I'm not that strong. But again, I don't even have my bracelet on, but I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yes, I agree with that. But why would I put myself in a situation that God got to do all of that when God said, no, don't go there in the first place? Let's avoid situations as much as possible. Right? So I'm really proud of myself. I'm going to probably stop this recording though because I'm yelling and I know you guys can't probably hear me. I really need to do something with my whole recording and video and mic, but this is what we got and this is what we're working with right now, guys. I'm back. I'm back home. Everyone's kind of settling in for the day, but I got some really exciting news. Someone bought my book. I got my first order. So this is going to the person that ordered this. I don't want to share any information because, I respect everybody's privacy. But I just want to say thank you. You are my first customer. Thank you so much. And it means so much to me that you got this book. And for that, I'm going to especially do a signature on there. So you will be the first one. You'll be the first one. Our signature autograph. I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. I'm so excited. So yeah, I'm definitely you're gonna get an autograph copy just because you're my first purchase, guys. I'm so excited. All right, let me I'm gonna show you what I'm packing too.